Cleo ain't got nowhere to walk. She's like, where do I go? We're like full up with Christmas. Yes. Full up with Christmas. Got a little Christmas tree up over there in the corner. And this little lady right here.
Am I naughty or nice today?
Just put it half and half.
Okay.
There you go. That way you're naughty going one way, nice going the other way. Kathleen's in there cleaning the bathroom.
Ew.
Where are you at?
Peek out.
Hi. That's a nice shirt. Turn around, let me see it. Ooh, what does that say? One
Night slam.
One what?
Night slam.
One day slam.
Day. Night slam.
Okay. All right. Well, we got an unboxing right here. I got tired of looking in Walmart. We're all looking for that Nissan, right? I got tired of looking. I probably paid too much for this. Oh, look. They got it at Target, I guess. Open it up. Open it up. Open it up. Everywhere I was looking, I couldn't find one. Boom. Yes, I got one. I'm so excited. I will never open this. I will never play with it. Yep.
Is that like a famous truck or something?
Yeah. And somebody in the mini trucking world created that truck.
And
then they made it into a toy. Hot Wheels. This says a custom 1993 Nissan Hardbody D21. Woo! Those are the other ones that made the cut. All right. It's just some mini trucker shit. All right, let's get right on to it. Torsion bar. There's going to be 2 bolts on it. Those are both going to be 14 millimeter bolts. You've got this one in here. You're going to have to lower the suspension down to be able to get that out of there. Otherwise, oops, this one will not come out of there unless you lower it down just a hair. So that's what I'm in the process of doing, is trying to get the rest of this shit out of here. You might as well go ahead and take your sway bar off, because if you're bagging it, you're not going to use the sway bar. Unless you're going to get into racing and all this and that, then you're going to have to reinvent that sway bar in order to give you more stability with it bagged. All this stuff we'll end up moving it around. These are on the backside on purpose for your bag. Getting your bag in there, you're going to want to flip these over to the other side. I did that on the last one. Gives you a little bit more space. All you do is you undo these sleeves one at a time, and you can slide them around and then bolt and then tighten them back up over here. All this this is what a truck from down south looks like after 89, what is it, 99, 20, 30 years? Yeah, 25 years, something like that. Yeah, no, it is almost 30 years. Jesus Christ, I'm old. So yeah, virtually no rust down here in the south, because we don't like using salt. We like to die during the winter and slide off the road. But anyway, you've got those 2 14 millimeter, then you've got the 2 12 millimeter bolts on the bottom of the shock, and then up top I just use a one of these. You have to hold the top with some pliers, and then I just use just a monkey wrench like that, adjustable wrench, to take that off real quick. And then you have that, and then you save your hardware in case you end up wanting to use that one again. You can make another mount for those. Some people, when they use these and relocate them, they'll turn them upside down, and then you end up making a mount up top for that, and then that's down there. The only thing I don't like about that is then this can fill up with water, so you end up it'll leak out right there. But if you just drill some holes right here at the bottom, that way the water can come out, so it doesn't fill up with water and continue to rust your thing, because that's really just a dust sleeve. It's supposed to protect that shaft from getting water in it. The torsion bars is a 1 bolt, and it is thread in and out, normal thread. So thread it out. You've got 2 big bolts on top. You're going to want to hold those with a wrench of some sort, and then hammer them out on the bottom, either with a wrench, or if you have an impact tool, then go ahead and use that. This ends up, it's not connected right here to the arm. When they talk about re-indexing, you see how this has teeth right there? This has teeth on the inside of that, which that's what holds it there. And then you've got 2 bolts out here that help to make it that much stronger. When you re-index to lower, to keep your torsion bars, you're going to turn this in one way or the other and then bolt it back up, and then you're going to jack this up a little bit, put it back in, and bolt it together. That way it's re-indexed to sit lower and ride smooth. If not, you're going to be backing out your adjusting bolts all the way. And if you back them out all the way, then you're on the very end. And it is a little more dangerous, especially if you're going real low. So that's why a lot of people will re-index their lower control arm so that it's not all the way out on the back side back here. So we've got this back here. I still gotta fuck with this to get this to pop out. Okay, let me fuck with this for a little bit before I freaking break my fingers and then I can't work on it no more. All right, we got it. 2 more 12mm bolts right on the back side of this piece here. You could actually probably pull that out first. My last truck didn't have these. I guess these were already pulled out, but it actually worked out nice to have these there, because I was able to get all the other bolts done and then just undo these and the whole thing dropped out. So let me drop the phone. And then we'll hit that. I got to do those 2 over there, and then the other side will be able to drop out just like this one has. And yes, I have seen this leak. I believe it's coming from the transmission. I'm not sure exactly where yet. I haven't gotten that far to even look at it, but it's coming from somewhere. Let's talk about this for a little bit. Got your bump stop here. You got a bump stop here. You got a bump stop over there. These top bump stops are for the lift. It'll stop it from this upper control arm from going down too far. This stops the lower control arm from going up too far. So you got to get those out of there. We got to prepare to cut all of this out. I mean, pretty much almost right across the top of this hole from here, this piece, that piece, and all this down to here. And we're going to end up going about 1/4 of an inch under the frame and straight down. That way we can turn that into a flat plate straight across and redesign this whole piece. That way this bottom cross member stays welded in properly, but this piece has to come up, this has to come off, and a little bit of that in order for it to lay out. Depending on what size rims you're going to go, that's going to require more and more space, because once this gets up to a certain point, it's actually going to hit right here. So you got to measure and measure, but you're going to end up having to put your rim on here, and you're going to lift it up, and that'll be the next step that we're going to do in this video. Not this video, but your next video. We're going to put the wheel back on here. We're going to cut some of this stuff off. We're going to put the wheel on here, and we're going to jack this up, because we need to figure out how far up we got to go to clear the frame. Say that this is going to be our ground point, where the ground is. So we'll need to have a center block, basically a 2x4, 2x6, 2x8. You got this 2, and then a 4x4 block stacked on top of each other, and the bottom of the wheel is going to have to come up that high. So I don't want to cut the inner fender out until I know exactly where my tire is going to hit, so I can properly cut out almost exactly what I need for now. If you're doing a body drop, that's completely different, because then a lot more is going to have to get cut out in order for it to reach up in there. I don't know how much of this we're going to rub So some of this may end up either having to get beat in just enough for it to reach. If you're doing a body drop, this whole piece is going to have to get tubbed, and that's the firewall against the cab. See here, this is the passenger side. So that's what we're going to be doing on the next video. We've got all of our parts out that we need. Got your sway bar, your 2 torsion bars, got your shocks out. There was only one bump stop left, so all your bump stops come out, and your next step is going to be on the next video. So for now, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like I said, I might have a week off, so I'm going to get as much of this done as I can, and we're going to start on the next video next. So stay tuned. We're going to try to get the front of this truck bagged maybe this week. Oh my God. So stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to do step by step so that we can learn how to prepare and set up and get the front of our truck bagged. That would be amazing. That'd be a Christmas gift right there, buddy. Yeah. I'm talking to you. I mean, you're about to bag your truck, aren't you? I mean, this is the incentive to go ahead and go out there and start cutting that sumbitch apart. Unless it's your daily driver, then be careful, because you don't want to get yourself stuck and you're like, well, Lawrence didn't finish it, so I can't go to work. So, all right. We'll see you guys in the next video. Comment at the bottom. Thumbs up. Talk to you guys later.